Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Whale Nerds podcast. This is episode number 31, and my name is Slater, and I'm here with Eric and Caitlin.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And we are ready.
We're ready for what?
For
To talk
podcasting.
Whale stuff.
Okay, well, we watched that movie,
Oh, yeah. What was it called?
Long Gone Wild.
Long Gone Wild.
You want to talk about that first?
It was
Yeah.
sad.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Why is everything whale-related sad?
Dude, because we messed up the ocean. Humans can't help themselves, man. They don't know how else to be.
It was depressing yet informative.
Yeah, it was like the next step after Blackfish. So, like, you learn
Or more in depth, because I feel like they went
Yeah.
over a lot of the same stuff.
You learn more about how they're acquiring the whales and
How much they cost.
And it's a worldwide problem.
yeah, it shedded more light on the industry outside the United States because there are
And on it.
yeah that too, because there's captive whales in Europe and Asia, in addition to North America. And I don't know how you would count the Canary Islands. Technically Europe because they're territory of Spain, but it's off the coast of Africa. But there's a lot more to it than I think most people realize, and so it was definitely interesting to watch.
And the money into it was kind of scary, too. What was that figure about the Russian guys making, what, 7 million?
Oh, yeah.
I think-
orca
1 to
almost?
7 million.
I don't know if that's what the
Something
guys that are
insane.
catching them are making, but that's what they auction for. Like, that's what the facility would pay for the animal.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And then how much were those belugas were going for? Remember, like,
Did they say something about that in there?
They didn't say it in the thing, but yeah, it's also not just killer whales. It's beluga whales too, and pilot whales, and what else? All kinds of different types of dolphins.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. If you guys want to watch this yourself, where do we find it, guys? It was Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we rented it for $5.99 or something on Amazon.
48
and you
hour
get it
rental.
for 48 hours, yeah. And there were some people that in the U.S. are pretty well known, like Naomi Rose and Rico Berry. And then there were some other more international folks as well that were talking about different perspectives of the industry from around the world. There's some former SeaWorld trainers on it. So it's pretty interesting to hear. Actually, it was interesting to hear people talk about Keiko again, too. Because some people kind of called his sea pen thing a total failure. But they're of the frame of mind that for the last few years of his life, even if there wasn't that many left, he got to be
5.
free,
They lived there for 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
So 5 years is pretty long, right?
I mean, I think any amount of time where you get to not be in a concrete pen would be nice. Even if it's only a few months. I think being comfortable for the rest of your days is a good way to go.
And he died of something that could have happened inside a tank as well.
Oh, for sure. Tilikum died of the same thing in a tank. Pneumonia.
Yeah. And they also touched on whale sanctuaries. They're trying to
Yeah.
put sanctuaries.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're doing one off of the East Coast in Canada.
They
Or was
have
it-
sites they're looking at in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did they also have
And then they
Norway or something? They had a European site
Yeah,
too.
I forgot exactly
also
where.
they have
but
one in Iceland right now for the belugas.
Oh, okay.
It's not the same people, I don't think, but they do have
Yeah.
a sanctuary in Iceland for the beluga whales, which I haven't seen anything on that since then, really. How do you guys feel about that idea of them being in like a cove where you can kind of go and see them from like a dock or?
I mean, I think if it's all, taken under a huge amount of consideration and it's done really carefully with the animal's best interest in mind, I think you could do it in a way
Yeah.
that's definitely going to be right for the whale.
I'm just afraid of someone saying, "Oh, okay, we'll put him someone bigger, give him more room, but we're still going to make money off of it because now people have to pay to see him in these sanctuaries now."
I think they're gonna have to make money off it no matter what.
But that's true. They have to fund it. That's another
Yeah,
thing,
I mean,
the care of the animals.
I wouldn't be in favor of it perpetuating a captive industry, but I would be in favor of them making money to maintain the facility at a
Yeah.
at a high quality so that the whales get to live out the rest of their days, under the best possible care. And then when they're gone, they're gone.
Like more of a, you know how when you go to a state park, it's like, well, there's a fee.
Yeah.
So kind of like that, like it's a donation
Yeah.
towards the park, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe you can make it. Maybe they just have to donate $10 or more, and people can donate what
Yeah.
they want because they have to feed the animal and they
Yeah.
eat a lot.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, and they're still going to have to do husbandry and medical checks
Pay
and
for your staff, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll have to do things like make it breach and stuff like that, just so that it's active, or do you think it'll be active enough now that it can swim around?
Yeah, I think that if you give them viewing platforms and just tell them it's the whales are not doing behaviors that we ask them when you're here, it's the luck of the draw. I mean, that's the same thing as trying to watch whales from shore and you pay to get into a state park,
I think it'd be cool to let them do their natural thing and not do that anymore.
Yeah, the only time they should be asking, the trainer should be asking the animal for behaviors is to do, healthcare stuff.
Yeah.
That's my thought on it. There's no more performances.
Yeah.
Just let them be and let them relax and retire the rest of their days.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They talked about that whole blackfish effect too. Mm-hmm. It's kind of changed everyone, and the industry, obviously.
Oh, you know what was cool that they talked about? What was that when they were watching Kiko? Kiko? How do you say
Keiko?
it?
Keiko.
Kiko.
Keiko,
I was like,
Keiko.
wait, how do you say it? When they were watching Keiko, they said that he was headed towards a pod of other killer whales, and then it stopped. Remember?
Yeah.
And then the pod had branched off into like 3 sections, 1 head on and 2 from the side, and then they never got close.
Nothing
and they turned
happened.
away.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, and they didn't. They had the hydrophone towing during the whole encounter, and they didn't detect any sounds from any of the
That's
whales.
a bummer. We all wish I wish they'd make friends and.
But it was also, they pointed out, it's like a very military approach tactic. Like, they're flipping smart.
Yeah.
Oh, killer whales are smart.
Yeah, very
And
intelligent.
they talked about
animals.
the number of animals per country, and that's kind of a scary thing.
I didn't realize there were so many whales still left at San Diego. There's 10 whales there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was crazy.
I didn't
thought
realize there
2.
was that many.
I think the total was 20 of all the SeaWorlds combined.
I think 18 or 20
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's in the U.S., though, right?
of
Yeah.
just SeaWorld's industry.
So the SeaWorld, is there anything, what else is there as marine parks? Oh, there
Miami
was one.
Seaquarium is
Miami
a
Sea-
separate,
Got one here.
Okay,
entity.
and then there's the Mirage in Vegas.
but they just have bottlenose dolphin.
Yeah.
The thing they showed at the end was only killer whales. I
Yeah.
mean, that doesn't even count all the facilities that have dolphins.
Oh, all those ones that were in China and the like malls were
That
only
was
killer
just
whales.
killer
Those are-
whales.
yeah, that count was only killer whales. Yeah.
Well,
That-
still, China only had 10. We had the same amount as them.
China
Yeah.
was at 15. I want to say, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah,
that was.
in the
I
whole
thought
country.
that was
Yeah.
like dolphinariums as well.
I just couldn't believe how
No,
many were over
that
there.
was
That's
that
nuts.
was just
Yeah.
killer whales.
How many marine parks are in China?
And most
That's
of those in
insane.
China are wild caught Russian killer whales, is the impression I'm under after watching the film.
It seems like Russia's catching in most of the ones that are still being sold today.
Yeah, like around the Sea of Vostok and the Sakhalin Islands is where they actually have pretty big populations of killer whales.
Gosh, we
And
gotta
I
go
don't
there.
think I've hardly ever seen any research come out of there, so I don't even know if people fully understand what kind of whales they have.
Some of the research that has come out of there, unfortunately, has been from the captive animals, like how we found out about the unihemispherical,
Yeah, but
sleeping
as
and
far
stuff
as
like
like
that.
cetacean surveys from
Yeah.
that area, the only thing I've seen is for the Western Pacific gray whales.
Let's
Yeah.
do
And
it.
occasional bowhead whale and right whale information, but
Yeah.
I've not really seen any O'Donoghue information.
It's
And I know,
really pretty
And
there.
I know some Russians independently, not like probably with the country's bidding, were also trying to figure out some of the later records of whaling. I didn't know, but the Russians actually took whales just almost like just 90, as close as 90 miles off of U.S. coastline. You know, it's just
Mm-hmm. Well, and then
scary.
there's all those Soviet whaling logs
Yeah.
that surfaced way after the USSR was
Yeah.
disbanded, that they were hunting whales long after they had said they weren't.
Blues and right whales, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hundreds of thousands more whales, I think.
Yeah, there's a good old paper with Marmam, that talked about that. It's pretty interesting.
There's so many whales. There were so many whales.
Mm-hmm. It blows your mind to think how many did
Okay.
there actually used to be.
Especially because they're coming back. Like the not all of them, but the
Yeah.
humpbacks, like there must have been so many humpback whales.
Well,
Just
yeah,
the
I
fact
mean,
that-
just this last week where we've been seeing groups of 10 to 15 feeding whales, and you see more than one group that size around you,
Okay.
and you're not that far from shore.
literally, Bill called out on the radio. It's like, I got like 3 or whatever, and then another boat called. They're like, we see about 7, and they were on the way to that one. So that means there was at least 10 right there, and then we had easily 10.
Yeah.
Like no problem. We
Yeah,
saw
10
more
to
than
15.
And then
in one
more
group.
than 15 whales.
My
today.
trips yesterday, we came upon a feeding pod of 12, and then took off, and then came upon about another, 12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
well,
a lot
everywhere.
of whales here now.
The group
Yeah.
we watched today was like 7 or 8 when we first got there, maybe as many as 15 in the middle of it all. And whales were just coming in and out of it the whole time. And if you scan the horizon, you could easily have counted another 10 to 15 whales.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You draw a line from Point Pinos to Santa Cruz, so basically all the way across the bay, and shut it off. How many humpbacks are in the bay right now?
80 to 90.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt close to 100 because our
Because
buddies,
they've been saying
we
the
had like
same
25
thing in all
yeah.
3 harbors.
well, our buddies in Moss, yeah, they've been really happy. They haven't had to come towards us, and it
yeah,
seems
in
like
Santa Cruz, they've been sharing whales with the northern moss feeding groups.
Yeah, so we had easily like 25 in our little corner here today
Yeah,
by the point.
yeah, for
so
sure.
there's so many whales.
Where'd the dolphins go, you guys?
we had yesterday. We had white-sideds. Oh, this was funny. Did I tell you? I had white-sideds, northern right-whale dolphins, and one common
Yes,
dolphin.
you told me that yesterday.
Yeah, one common dolphin.
I've
Yeah,
seen that
common-
before.
one.
It's what we talked about last time.
Yeah, it was so
the
gnarly.
captive one. They hold one captive.
I think so.
Yeah, so
Or
There's-
it lost its pod or something.
They saw a
or
huge
they
group
take
of
it
commons in the Santa Barbara Channel too. Condor Express said they had like over 1,000 just like 2 days ago or something.
yeah, for them that's pretty normal. But Morro Bay 2 days ago had common dolphins, so maybe they're gonna give us a visit. Let's see how far they go.
Commons?
Commons.
Don't they usually come here in the spring though?
The winter when the
Winter.
weather's
Or
warm.
winter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the
That-
ocean's warm.
That doesn't make sense.
It's because me and you grew
Yeah,
up in
when
Southern
it's
California.
rainy and cold,
Yeah.
the water gets warmer.
The season's backwards here.
Science.
Although if the ocean warms up a lot, no matter what time of year, the common dolphins usually are not too far behind.
The someone today on the boat asked me, and he said, "Is it usually this overcast here?" And I was like, "No, it's usually foggy." And then I said, "But I will guarantee that there will be sun around the wharf as soon as we
Oh
get
yeah,
back."
I heard you saying
And
that
it
on
was
the boat.
super blue skies, like everywhere except where all the whales are. It's all cloudy, and then as soon as you get back to the dock, it's like
You have
clam
to
chowder
suffer in
bowls
the
and
cold
sunshine.
to see whales.
Yeah,
Chowder bowls and sunshine.
it is.
Oh, so circling back to the movie. One of the organizations that they referenced that I want to learn more about is the China Cetacean Alliance, which, looking at their homepage, it is a coalition of international animal protection and conservation organizations comprising of Animal Welfare Institute, Born Free Foundation, Endangered Species Fund, Environment and Animal Society Taiwan, Hong Kong Dolphin Conservation Society, I'm going to butcher this, Kuroshio Ocean Education Foundation, Life Investigation Agency, Marine Connection, and Whale and Dolphin Conservation. So WDC is a member. And it's mostly focused on raising awareness around the captive industry in the ocean theme parks in mainland China.
Because they said that they're actually like expanding, right?
Yeah, China is like just hitting the beginnings of this captive whale industry is what the film kind of made it sound like. They're really trying to expand and open more facilities. I mean, that one facility hasn't even debuted the 6 whales they have. They're like getting them ready for display now.
Oh yeah, they were in like that concrete like building.
Yeah,
And they wanted
I mean,
to
at
see
the
how
end
many.
with those 6 whales breaching in the end of the film, it's like that facility's not even open yet, I guess.
Yeah, they had 6 killer whales breaching at the same time.
So
Well, guess what? That's gonna happen for me in the wild one day.
I bet you could get 6 spy hops for sure.
Yeah, like in Antarctica. When they're
Or like
looking for-
Norway.
Yeah, it's true. But I've gotten 2 breach. I've gotten a double breach from a killer whale before,
Me too, with calves, little babies.
and a double breach from a humpback. Have you seen that?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. You guys for sure have
You
seen
see
that.
that?
Oh, speaking of breaches, I saw like the best breach the other day, and it was perfect timing for me because I stepped out of the bathroom and was closing the door, and I turned around and a whale was breaching in my face. The splash landed like 5 feet from the boat. It was crazy.
Did anyone get wet?
No, the splash
Aw.
almost hit the boat though, and I was like, wow, good thing I saw it at least, because there was no way I was getting a photo of that.
I haven't gotten a good humpback breach in a while, but we had breaches today.
I know, we've had quite a few breaches off and on the last like 3 or 4 trips I've been out on, but it's like one breach and then it's done, and you're like, all right,
Like, there was a
I'm
few
never
breaches
getting
today.
a photo.
A few whales breached today,
Yeah.
but they
there's-
were all like one off.
But there's been a lot of lunging.
Yes, there has been lunging.
Oh, we did get lunging.
We did get lunging at the
the
end today.
very end.
Yeah.
Yesterday was really good for lunging.
Yeah, your photos were awesome.
Yeah, it's been very lungy, and got a lot of bait fish coming towards us too. The last few days, I've been getting really lucky.
I know. It's actually like, I feel like our captains are going to need to have their hearts checked after this last week. The whales coming so close to the boat all the time.
You know what? Speaking of all the humpbacks back in the area, there's a lot of fluke IDs going on.
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of new whales,
yeah.
Yes.
and
Really cool flukes, too.
yeah, a lot of white ones this time around.
And some interesting couple with a lot of rake marks.
Yeah, and so that was one of our questions was, could you guys talk about the rake marks that we're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
But multiple species get rake marks on them. Mm-hmm. Would you say? I guess all this except for like you don't see it on fin whales. I guess they've all been raked probably by something.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Right?
fin whales and blue whales have them on their flukes more than we realize because they don't fluke that often.
Blue whales do, but fin whales don't.
Yeah. And I don't know how well scars show up on their body either. You know, like humpbacks, the scarring usually is pretty obvious, especially around the fluke. But I don't know how well scars like that show up on other species of whales. Because most dolphins have rake marks from each other around their head.
All of them
you
have
know?
them. Yeah.
But they're so light that
Once
you
you
really
get
can't
The
see them that
bottlenose you can
close.
see pretty well. The offshore
Yeah.
bottlenose
Yeah.
when they're bow riding in a clear blue day. Ooh.
When you got them up close to you, or you're dealing
Yeah.
with a stranding, you see them completely covered with rake marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like on the big whales, the rake marks a lot of times come from killer whales. Although I've heard some speculation from people that work out of Cabo that it could also be pseudo-orca.
Well, that, and also you got, especially on males, it's could just be from barnacles from other males. Yeah.
Yeah, especially across the back.
Oh, like humpback for humpbacks
Yeah.
and gray whales, I guess maybe,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Do the gray whales kind of do the same thing? Yeah, I guess they do, huh? Chase each
don't-
other around.
Yeah,
Northbound, you sometimes see the males
Yeah,
get weird.
not as
I'll just say.
crazy as the humpbacks do, but they definitely rub on each other a lot and would scratch each other with barnacles and stuff.
Ooh, those barnacles are sharp.
Yeah, but their skin also just like falls off like it's nothing.
Do you think they feel it though when they get cut? Those things would cut you up.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they'll
Yeah.
feel it. Definitely.
And they're just like whatever, like you scratch me with your nail kind of thing.
I guess, yeah.
Dang, dude,
I don't
want
know. There's a
barnacles.
few whales, humpbacks at least. Well, I've seen a few gray whales too, where the flukes are pretty well chewed up as
Today
well.
we saw one.
Yeah,
and
we had
2
one
days ago.
today. Yeah. We had one with missing half of the left side of the fluke today, and it was very chewed up all around the edges of the fluke.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that are like disfigured, yeah, have been showing up lately. Got this one 2 days ago, Flopsy.
Oh, yeah, I saw her.
And
She
then-
has a chunk missing, just a little
I think
piece in the corner.
Good old Batman was here about.
What?
A few days
AKA
ago.
cut fan?
Yeah.
My boy?
And this guy,
Batman's my favorite.
This guy's AKA cut fan,
this
right?
guy, this
Oh,
one,
with the right side missing.
and then this one with the right side missing. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
the one with the right-
CRC 12321. No fun name on it, but that's the catalog
Oh, we're
number.
going to have to come up with a fun name.
And-
Wait, let me see that one.
Yeah,
That's
the one with
you
the
got?
right side missing,
Yeah.
Slater, we saw last week. It was around for like 4 days.
Is that it?
Yeah, and then you saw one with the left side missing too.
Yeah, there's one with the opposite side missing too. So there's a bunch of ones with really obvious, deformities.
Yeah, one summer I documented like 6 different ones with half a fluke.
Oh, here we go. And this whale, I guess this isn't Batman. This
No,
is a
it's
whale
not
similar.
Batman, but
Yeah,
it does look like
very
Batman.
similar. Look, that's I think that's
Fake
my-
out.
Oh yeah, that is my
Batman.
picture.
Wow, that is a really cool fluke though. It's got like some
Yeah.
pieces missing in the middle and a big white mark up the right side, like a big line.
Wait, so you saw Batman or not?
No,
No, it
this
wasn't
whale
Batman.
looks like
Looks
Oh,
Batman, but
fake
it's not.
Batman?
Fake Batman.
Fake Batman. Oh, here's this guy. Who's
I think we had
missing.
Fran in our feeding group for a hot second today, Slater.
Yeah,
Did you see her?
she's been around.
I think so.
I
And then
thought I saw her.
This whale's been around too.
Oh yeah, with the like curled up right side on the corner.
So if you guys are looking at humpbacks and you're not entering photos on Happy Whale, you should. It's really fun.
We also had a whale today, which I think Slater did end up getting the fluke of, that had a nice propeller scar up the left side.
Yeah, I for sure got the fluke, I think, but I don't know. I don't know which whale it was.
Yeah.
Like when I got the fluke of it, because there's two whales, but I'm not positive because some of it was coming.
It was
at me. I don't
traveling
know.
with one whale consistently in the
if
group.
you guys are all listening going, why are they looking at all these whales and where can we get this? We all submit photos to happywhale.com. We submit the underside photos of the flukes of humpbacks, and it will give you an idea who you're looking at. And then what's fun is there's a little bio on the whale sometimes, and you can actually choose to follow the whale, and if it's respotted, you will know who respotted and where. So it's kind of a fun thing, kind of like I always call it a free souvenir on the boat. You got a decent lens. Ooh, that one's neat.
So is this
Isn't
the
that
same
the
one?
same one you saw?
Let's buckle.
Slater just pulled up his.
No,
I checked out my Happy Whale.
Completely different because that one has rake marks.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say.
No, the other
So
one you
cool.
saw with half a fluke, Eric, that you were looking at earlier.
I think, I don't know. But there's so many cool flukes lately. If you guys want to come whale watching and catch Pokemon, basically,
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
now is the time because you can get so many
I actually
different.
yelled that at Slater today. I was like, "Get the fluke! You gotta catch them all!"
I seriously was like, that's like the most fun part for me right now. Like until they start really lunch feeding, you know.
Yeah,
We're all
I
sta-
think
we all
that's
pause,
the
we're
same-
staring at
sorry,
our photo.
Yeah, that's the same whale, Eric.
Yeah. That's
So
it.
I saw
Yeah.
it. Saturday.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Lame name, bro.
Let me see if there's a bio on it.
What can we name it?
I don't know.
No fun bio.
I
Scrapey.
have to think about it.
Scrapey?
Scrapey.
And here's one fun thing we can do. This whale has been seen all the way down towards Cabo San Lucas.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Tip of Baja
One of the
right there.
northern Mexico
Yeah.
breeding grounds.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Slater.
I'm
Yes.
sad. I don't have any whales that have gone very far. Mine all go to Cabo.
Really?
I think. I mean, I don't know. Is there a way to check like all of my whales that I've seen?
Yeah. Log into your thingamajig.
I'm logged in.
Okay, now go up to your whales of your picture. Your whales. Did you click it?
Yeah.
And then go down here, and then you can get a listing. You're on the map view right now.
Oh. Well,
Showing Slater around Happy Whale here.
Interesting.
I have, okay, to be honest with you guys, I have more IDs than anyone. I have 130.
You want to, if you
Eric,
want to get,
how many do you
if you want to
have?
get
He has like
competitive,
250,
if
I
you want
already
to get
looked.
competitive, look at this. You can
Yeah, I
actually
know,
get
it's
stats.
ridiculous.
Yeah, so look at some of our friends
Marilia.
here. Yeah,
1400,
Kate, Marilia, Tim.
Okay, Marilia is a cheater though, because she freaking enters them.
You know she listens to us. She's gonna you're gonna get a
Good,
phone call.
I'm telling you, she's a cheater.
You're gonna get a phone
Well,
call.
you know what?
And then Tim Huntington's next.
I'm going to hack the system and put two numbers in front of my number.
Here we go. I'm number 19.
So, yeah.
Slater, you're number 64.
So the rake marks. Wow, I'm a loser. So those rake marks are caused on the humpbacks are pretty much just caused from either barnacles rubbing from other males, and then the ones on their flukes and stuff are caused by killer whales.
Or false killer whales.
Oh, they think that they're doing that to them too?
Yeah, some of the guys that work down in Cabo think that Pseudo Orca also harassed the humpbacks.
They definitely eat dolphins, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? That they're eating spinner dolphins or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's
Pretty cool.
Speaking of killer whales, those ETPs showed up down south again.
Oh yeah, pretty
Holy
cool
moly.
encounter.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that like nothing? I'm not gonna say it.
Someone took a selfie with one that was wake riding their boat. That was pretty gnarly. A lot of people. It seems like a lot of boats got to see him though.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Supposedly the second day
Where were they though?
they were in
weren't
San
Newport, were
Diego
they?
and they couldn't catch them.
San Onofre and
San
then
Clemente.
They went way
Yeah.
down to
Yeah,
see them.
San
yeah.
Clemente. Oceanside boat got them.
That's
Yeah.
what's nice about having fast boats.
yeah, just true.
You definitely need them down there so you can get to whale sightings.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd been pretty slow until they showed up. A couple Brutus whales and maybe a fin whale or
Or
something.
minke whales, actually.
Oh, minke whales.
Lots of common dolphins down south.
Yeah, common dolphins every day.
Common
like a
dolphins.
for sure.
I'll take like a day of common dolphins.
Yeah, I kind of miss them.
Should we just go down there and go watch common dolphins for a day?
Hopefully they're still there when we get there.
Will they still be there?
They travel a lot.
Do you think they'll
What's
still
the
be there,
biggest
be there in a
pod?
couple days when we get there?
All right, what's the biggest pod of dolphins you guys think you've seen?
2,000 common dolphins.
Probably like 2,000 to 3,000 animals. Yeah.
I've seen like 10.
What? Okay.
I've had days where I've been.
Whoa,
traveling.
I have a magic pencil.
Yeah, I've had.
But
I've
for
had
sure, I've seen thousands. Like 2 plus, 3
I've had
plus.
days where we'll travel 5 miles and it just you see them just nonstop.
Dude,
one time we had like 2,000 in one herd,
Yeah.
like not spread out, just
Yeah.
going. It was so cool.
Okay, the common dolphins though, I swear you can get them easily 3,000. Like
Yeah.
on like a random meetup, like they'll be from Newport to Catalina. Like there's just
Yeah.
dolphins everywhere. But how about on my all day trip with the white sides and the northern?
White
How many
dolphins,
were
yeah.
in the bay right
That
then?
was nuts. That was.
There had to have been
thousands.
1,000 dolphins in the bay.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
I'm
That was
a
that was
dolphin.
one of those days that if you couldn't get a good dolphin shot, you probably didn't have a camera on you. It was pretty amazing.
I
Yeah.
can say like you suck or something.
That was
You
the day,
should quit taking photos.
and that was the day we figured out there was like 3 brownells. We're like, dude, we see like a brownell like a few times a year, and all of a sudden there's 3 like in our immediate area.
Wow.
We're like,
Didn't we talk about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we saying? It
Sarah
wasn't on the
and Jeff
podcast.
were there.
No, but we were talking about the brownells and so how many like different pods there is because the
Oh
fact
yeah,
that
they're
there
like
was
a herd marker.
yeah because there's only like 1 brownells in each pod kind of thing.
Yeah.
So for there to be that many, and there was more than 3. Like the next day we had a couple too.
yeah, everyone started comparing pictures, realizing, oh, we all saw a different
They're so
brownell.
cool. They
Yeah,
have,
Sarah and Chelsea and you guys each had different ones in your photos.
Yeah, they have like a lightning bolt above there.
Yeah, it looks like
They're cool.
racing
Lightning
stripes or
bolt.
something. Yeah, one day we had common dolphins from Mulligan Hill, which is like almost to Moss Landing from Monterey, all the way to the point. There was just this big line of dolphins coming into the bay. It was so cool. You could just see in the binoculars all the way down.
We had inshore bottlenose. I swear, Eric, I've never seen someone get so excited for inshore bottlenose, but Caitlin.
Whatever, you're
She
a
was like-
hater.
I love bottlenose. I get excited at everything.
I do too, but it's just funny because I feel like that's every time we leave the harbor in Newport, it's like bottlenose.
There they are.
We had a really nice bottlenose encounter that day, though. Okay. This
Yeah,
was a
with
couple
dark
weeks
green
ago.
water. I'm just
Dude,
kidding.
you're just being a hater because the dolphins didn't want to play with you.
They didn't. They actually didn't come over, or they did for like a second and turned. Whatever.
When?
No, but the other day we were driving through the Jaws, and John goes, like he didn't know what to say. He's like dolphin, and it was a sea otter. So it was pretty funny though because it was just right in the middle, and he said dolphin. I was like, where? And he's like, oh, wait, an otter.
That's funny.
Oh no, he had a brain fart.
That was funny.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Sorry about not uploading on Monday.
We're really
we're
busy, guys.
Eric's on the water like
12 hours a day.
three
Yeah.
trips a day on the
Yep.
weekends, and that's
Yep.
usually when we get it done.
My parents are in town, so we're busy playing tourist and going on the boat a lot.
Yeah, I was playing World of Warcraft.
At
I'm
least
just
you're
kidding.
honest about
No,
it.
well, it doesn't matter if one of
If
us
one
can't
of-
do
yeah.
it. Like no matter what. Like there was
Yep.
times I could do it for sure. I could do it all the time.
It's hard to coordinate 3 people's schedule in the summertime.
Yeah.
For sure.
And yeah, with the 12-hour days, it literally have to play it by ear, like late to the last minute. I was like, do I have a third trip or do I not?
Yeah. And then also, are you like dead tired or are you not?
I'm pretty tired. I'm old too, so
I'm not old and I'm tired.
yeah. But I'm like twice your age almost.
No, you're not.
I'm a grandpa.
Okay, you guys. So I have my trip in September in the San Juans. I'm thinking about October. Isn't October really nice time of year here?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
October, November is
You
like
should make some trips here.
that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking October, maybe do a couple of day trips.
October's a really nice month. And the beginning of November can be pretty nice too.
I need to know if I'll ever get lunch feeding into the sunset ever again.
Never.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Dude, I don't even know what my camera settings were. Whatever happened was just a magical moment. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Wait, can't you go back and look at the photo and look at the
I
settings?
lost all the raw files from that day.
Oh,
I just have it like
no.
it's saved on my like Your Shot account on Nat Geo. Like that's it. Like I don't even know. And it was like my first photo that ever like got like 100 likes on Nat Geo's. Like you can submit them,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a daily dozen type thing. And I was like, I was on my way to Vegas, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like getting a photo.
I'm gonna be famous.
I'm like, no, I was like, I'm gonna get a photo on here, and then I got there, and it didn't make the cut, but it was still, it got like a little check on it, or not a check, like a ribbon on it saying it was like entered.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Blue check mark.
The blue check mark
yeah,
means he's verified.
blue ribbon. It was a ribbon.
Blue ribbon for not first place.
Any unusual side? Nothing but the humpbacks are just.
Oh, the leatherback me and you encountered the other day.
Oh
Shut
yeah, that
up.
leatherback was so cool. I wish we could have shared it with all our friends.
Shut up.
Nah, just kidding.
I didn't see it.
We didn't see
No,
one, but
Tim-
other
Tim
boats,
Zolnick saw
other
it.
boats in the bay. Yeah, Kate and Tim got to see
Yeah,
it.
the Goddess Fantasy, Fast Trapped,
Yeah.
and the High Spirits got to see it.
Sorry, that's my dog.
Yeah, Lacey's adding her 2 cents with the squeaky toy, if you can hear it.
In Morse code. Okay, wait. Do you guys want to go look at the sharks soon?
Yes,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
let's go. Let's find someone to take us in a little boat.
We can rent one of the ones out of Santa
I'm
Cruz
gonna
Harbor.
tie us all to my drone and fly us out there.
Oh, okay.
And then drop Caitlin off and Eric.
I can
Wait,
swim.
what? Drop me in there. I'm ready.
I know. I'd love to be in the water with those animals.
They're so little. You like
You just push them on the nose
pet
and
them
they'll
like a
swim away.
puppy.
You'll pet. Caitlin is actually condoning petting great
No,
whites.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna pet. I'm not gonna pet any fish.
Depends on how
'Cause
popular.
I don't wanna mess up
Depends
their
on
skin.
how popular.
Why'd you mess
are.
up their
It seems
skin? Because your oils?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get my human.
I saw Eric
Gunk
pet the
on
state
them.
fish at Garibaldi.
You pet a.
I'm just
you
kidding.
pet the state fish.
I've had them bite me back home.
No, I'm
I
just
never
kidding.
purposely pet one, but they
I've seen the state
used to
fish
bite my face.
plenty times.
Why are we
I've
talking
seen,
about Garibaldi?
I've
Also,
seen ling cod attack scuba divers when they're on their nest. 'Cause they're crazy.
Every day people ask me if I'm swimming with the whales on my live video.
From above water.
And someone told me to
Dude,
stick
can you imagine you live stream underwater with a whale?
Someone told me today, they're like, how come you're not putting your GoPro in? And I'm like, well, you can only see like 6 feet.
Yeah, first of all, it's super dark under
Yeah.
the water.
Trust me, I would have a GoPro in or I'd have an underwater housing and push that under the water. But a lot of times the visibility isn't.
some of the
Yeah.
encounters we had the last few days, this would be the best time to actually.
Like
chance
today.
it.
Even
Yeah.
then, though, I mean, because I used to film underwater a lot, and even when they're not that far away, you really can't see because it's so green and murky. Like they could be 5 feet from you, and you really can't see them.
Yeah.
So much phytoplankton.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's a good thing.
zooplankton.
I'm glad the ocean's all murky and green because it means it's productive. But yeah, it gets really hard to film underwater when that happens.
Yeah. But it means we got healthy water. Were you guys serious about the shark thing?
Yeah, when you
Well,
guys want to
yeah,
go
let's
tomorrow.
go look at sharks.
Actually,
so
tomorrow afternoon would be good. Actually,
We already
I'm
missed
serious.
the kayak
to
thing,
work.
the bioluminescence kayak.
Oh, we did the new moon's tonight. So I guess we could go tonight, last minute.
We can just go ourselves.
I'll go
and
right now.
Wiggle our. We can just go ourselves and wiggle our hands around the water.
I'm just not
going
going to be next to Eric because when he falls in, I'm not going to. I'm just kidding. Eric's never fallen off his
I
kayak.
flipped my kayak last
Totally
year.
flipped his kayak
Totally
last year
flipped
when
my
he and
kayak.
I went. He said the water was warm though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's in the slough.
Yeah, and I'm one of those psychos like, oh yeah, I'm in the water. I just swam to the
Oh,
dock.
He
yeah.
was so calm, and the guy was like,
He's like, you look so
"You
cool.
look so cool," because he's swimming and all the bioluminescence was
No
going
way.
around.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Eric was
I mean,
swishing it up?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
Oh, it was dark, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dark, and I just swam back. I just
Oh my
pushed the
God.
kayak to the dock, and I just
Dude,
swam back.
Imagine a
Yeah.
bunch of like jellyfish push him up to the surface, like a little cloud of jellies. That's
Oh,
funny.
no.
But neat things happen in the summer here, guys, the warmer months. That's why we're talking about baby white sharks and bioluminescence. We get white
Ever
sharks.
since today, there
yeah.
was 20.
Yeah.
Sharks?
Yeah,
Let's go tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. You guys don't have to go.
dinner tomorrow.
Dinner.
Dinner.
I think the people who get that aren't listening to this.
No, probably not.
What are you guys talking about?
It's an
I don't
inside
want to know.
joke.
You don't even know?
Office.
Oh, and Kate, and off air, I can tell you the chip story.
Oh yes, you do.
I can't believe I forgot to tell you.
But yeah, I don't know if there's been any other crazy sightings on our coast. The Shiratoko nature cruises saw Arnox beaked whales either today or
nice.
yesterday.
Nice.
I don't
That's
even
pretty
know.
cool.
You guys can't make up their own
So
beaked whale.
Arnox beaked whales actually are a newly declared species because they used to think they were Baird's beaked whales, but they got enough stranding and live sighting data to determine they actually are a different species. But they look
Flipper
very similar
flap.
to Baird's.
I like that for a t-shirt brand. Flipper flap.
Someone's gonna take your $1 million idea. You just put it on air.
Shoot, we got to go
Edit.
back over that.
Edit out.
I'm going to Shiratoko.
We should go. They have.
You
good
guys don't
sightings.
even like to travel.
What?
on,
North
guys.
Atlantic right whales.
I'm
You
gone
be
like
quiet.
next week and then almost most.
Oh
of
wait,
September.
when are you leaving?
Oh,
not till September.
I'm diving next week and then I'm leaving
To
September.
San Diego?
Yeah,
You gonna go dive in La Jolla?
yeah. And
Look
what
at
else?
little leopard sharks.
Something else I'm doing. I forgot.
I'm going on a cruise
Oh yeah, and I'm going to what's that place called? Baja.
in March.
That's next year, dude.
That's 2020, dude. We're keeping it in 2019.
Speaking of 2020, I got nothing. I don't know what's going to go on in 2020. I'm living one day at a time.
One all-day trip at a time.
Just one trip.
One trip at
Let's
a
go
time.
white sharking tomorrow.
Hey, you
Okay.
guys, I have
Sunset
three.
White
You guys
Sharks.
haven't told people why they're here. Why
I
you're
have
here.
3 spots left on my all-day trip, and
Yeah,
there's
man.
1 and 2 of you guys. And
But I'm
Lacey.
not paying to go.
I won't be here. Remember?
I'm spoiled.
Lacey, you owe me money.
Okay, we could go White Sharks tomorrow, but I have to work on the 1:30 trip. So after that,
So if you
You
don't
gonna
know,
leave me?
guys, north part of the Monterey Bay is actually a white shark hotspot. For
it's a new
youngins.
deal.
yeah, it's like a
It's by
nursery.
the cement ship.
Yeah,
Cement
it's
ship.
really like New Brighton State Beach, that
Yeah.
little pocket. And-
Cement ship all the way to Capitola is like a hot spot right
Yeah.
there.
So they're still trying to figure it out. Actually, the aquarium did put out some new information about it 3 months ago. Sal Jorgensen had some big PR thing about it, but they think it's just like a kind of a nursery area like the Channel Islands is for white sharks. They just got pushed up there several years ago during the warm water blob, and then they just like keep going back there because
Yeah.
you go back. They have philopatry, so they like go back to the place. It's like love of a place.
These young
to go
ones,
back to where they're from.
These young white sharks are just eating fish in the surf line too. So
Yeah, and there's
croaker,
usually
perch, things like that. So that's what they love to eat.
there's also usually loads of schools of pinhead anchovies over there. Like when I went over there in a little boat a couple years ago, there
Yeah,
was
but
just bait
I'm just-
ball after bait
I
ball.
wonder if I don't think the white sharks
You
are
guys-
gonna bother with that. Probably what's eating those anchovies is probably what they want.
Hold on.
Are you gonna be okay?
I was yawning and sneezing, but the sneeze never came. Okay, do you guys think that the sharks are kind of like doing what the humpbacks is, or they're just starting to come back? 'Cause I'm sure they were fished.
Yeah, white sharks actually came back because when gill netting was allowed in our coastal areas, it actually wiped out a lot of our white sharks, and then it took a few decades for them to recover. So that's why a lot of people think so many young white sharks are showing up more, because obviously the animals are just more abundant.
So do you think they're
Yeah.
reclaiming a historic habitat?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm making the claim.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
interesting.
Well, especially here. I mean, we're in the red triangle, and you got the.
Can we have our basking sharks back then? Because like they
Whoa,
used to
whoa,
be
whoa.
very normal
I
here.
don't know. I'm not
You're
the
being-
basking shark
What is that?
holderer. owner.
I'm being greedy,
Needy.
greedy, both.
Whatever.
I want the basking sharks back.
Me too. But yeah, I'll trade basking sharks for great whites.
Yeah, basking sharks would be cool.
Half and half. Can I have half?
Yeah, we'll send some back somewhere else, and then just take half
Hey,
the
you
basking
go down.
sharks.
You go down the coast a little bit.
Yeah, and send Theodore up the coast. So I saw in Big Sur a sea lion eating a mola mola, but no whales the whole time I was going down the coast.
You couldn't find a whale in Big Sur.
Nope. And I looked
Your
all
eyes okay?
day.
I'm just kidding.
Are your eyes okay? Dude,
Yes.
Eric's a whale spotter.
Dude, at sunset at Point Pinos, I saw lots of humpback whales. So I know
Oh.
my eyeballs are working.
Yeah, the other day we were like literally like we could have tied up to the buoy to watch them. They were just right there. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple right around the buoy breaching and stuff. It was pretty fun to watch from the point.
Okay, we got a message from a listener that we should do trivia. I don't know the name offhand, and I don't have my phone on me of who sent it in, but I think that's actually a great idea. Let's make a list of questions. Ooh, I'll make them because you guys are nerds. So I'll make the questions, and then each person has to answer it, and then I'll say if it's right or wrong. Well, probably you guys will tell me if it's right or wrong.
Slater's gonna moderate us playing trivia.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it against both you guys. You guys go against each other. Because I
Okay.
probably don't know it anyways. And plus, I'm looking up the questions, so I'm gonna know the answer.
All right, we'll see what kind of trivia questions you come up with later.
All right, I'm gonna do.
Or we could have people send us trivia questions.
Hey, or I'm gonna. You know how in school you have to like read a paragraph and then like you have to answer questions about the paragraph. I might send you guys a couple sheets out of the marine mammal book I bought. Ooh, and you guys are gonna have to know facts on these whales. I'll think of something. Just know the next podcast there's gonna be some questions you better answer.
Yikes.
Eric's scared. He's shaking in his boots.
I'm never scared.
I'm ready. Hit me with some whale questions.
And I thought it'd be cool. Maybe one time we could all do like a narration of an animal, like the sea lion speech or something.
Slater always wants to do the sea lion speech for me, so maybe we should let him have his moment of glory.
I let him do it, and I had to make him slow down. He does a really good job.
Because I
just
gotta
go
get
hog wild, dude.
I gotta get him.
No,
Facts
they
in.
can't hear you when you talk that fast.
Listen up. Sea lions, seals, dolphins. Boom, we're out.
Whoa, dude, calm down.
And then the people are like, whoa, we're already looking at whales. That's how fast he is at the sea lion speech.
I don't think they know.
No, I think I was just really excited that day to do it.
Sometimes I hand him the mic and he gets scared.
Dude, I'm not a real podcaster, okay?
He started lip syncing songs when I gave him the mic the other day.
With it off, though.
Yeah,
You don't
luckily.
know that. I could have had it on, but I was lip syncing.
I took a video of it too. If you want me to play it.
Oh, I take plenty of videos of him trying to narrate the trip.
I do a great job.
He makes a great attempt. At least it's funny.
All right. Well, again, you guys, we're sorry that we were late on this episode,
Yes.
but we'll try to do better as the summer closes.
We probably won't be not busy till how long? Dang.
I don't know.
It's
What are we
good
going to
here.
do while you're on your cruise?
We can
watch whales.
Skype or FaceTime or.
Oh yeah, Eric, you
Oh, yeah.
you do have a Mac now, so you can FaceTime
Yeah.
on your
Wait,
Mac.
are you going to have enough Wi-Fi to do that?
I don't know. The cruise ship
Wi-Fi?
should have satellite.
Okay, we'll have to figure it out. Maybe when you're in port.
Yeah, I think I'm in Norway for the longest time, and then
Do you think you're gonna be on the upper deck looking for whales?
I'm probably
Dude,
gonna
you
sleep
better be.
outside.
I'm going to be
Can you?
disappointed.
I'll probably
Is it
get
like
yelled
Vegas,
at.
like 24 hours, you can do what you want?
Dude, I don't know. I've never been on a cruise. Cruise ships scare me. There's too many people.
You better find whales.
I'm born to find whales.
Wait a second, dude. You're going to Norway in September?
Yeah,
Wait, where are you leaving from?
France.
So you're flying to France?
Flying to France, then up to Norway,
Whoa.
and then hop
He's
on a ship in
crazy.
Norway, and across the North Atlantic. I'm going to
Dude, you better
Scotland?
see northern bottlenose whales.
Scotland,
What's
Faroe
that?
Islands, and then Iceland, Greenland, and then towards Canada.
Okay, you can't come home till you see northern bottlenose whales.
Awesome. Probably won't see me for ever, maybe? I don't know.
Do they see them ever?
Yeah.
Who sees
I know
them?
people that seen them out of Iceland.
Oh, I still need to go back to Iceland and see the white-beaked dolphin.
Yes.
I messed up. Literally, the day or two after I left, they saw them. And I think they saw killer whales eat them.
Well, actually, white-beaked dolphins are pretty big. That'd be kind of intense.
Are they? What,
Yeah.
they're like a
I think they're bigger than
offshore
lags.
bottlenose.
Yeah, that's big.
That's funny.
They got to eat bottlenose, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Do you think they ever eat a pod of offshores?
Who?
Do you think that like the transients eat offshore bottlenose?
They can catch them. I'm sure they would. Yeah.
Yeah, they eat Rizzos.
Dude, I honestly could see offshore bottlenose stunting on killer whales. I could see them
They're so maneuverable.
backflipping
Yeah,
over a
they're
killer whale,
super
flicking
active,
it off with
agile,
their tail,
yeah.
and then keep going.
They're
That's
like,
how.
woo, you missed me.
That's how good an offshore bottlenose is.
I don't know. We may never know.
I'll know. I've seen it. I mean, I haven't seen them interact with killer whales, but I've seen them go crazy in the wake.
Yeah.
Huh, Eric? How high can those things get?
I say easily like 20 feet.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was on
Literally-
the upper deck of. Well, yeah, you
Well,
worked
that's
on
like
tall
two
boat
body
too.
lengths.
Yeah, I worked on
Yeah.
Triumph and La Espada. It's tall boats, and it seems like they literally are almost eye level with you sometimes on the second
You got to
deck.
think that the deck is already 6 or 7 feet off the water.
Yeah.
So, like, if they're getting eye level with you, that's 10 feet, no problem.
Yeah.
No, like
And then
15
if you're on the
feet.
upper deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I've seen them in the wheelhouse window, like jumping next to the boat.
Oh,
And you're
my
like,
God.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that was a
It's
dolphin.
it's a rare that they get that high, but they're capable of it. I've had them like I was like,
I wanna
I'm on the
see
second
that.
deck, and I'm just looking right at them.
I want
Honestly,
to see that.
Honestly, there's It's making me sad. There's no better show. No, it's such a good. It is. It's just there's nothing like that. The
Who has
offshore
that
bottlenose
picture
doing
of that orca chasing that? Is it the white side or hard porpoise? But it's like 15 feet in the air.
Wait,
Yeah.
the picture of a killer whale. It's like parallel.
Yeah.
It's like way up.
Way up.
Oh, I don't know where that's from, but it ain't from here.
Supposedly it was chasing a dolphin and it just went straight after it. And
Well, I think there is a photo of one with a dolphin in the air.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah, there's one of Emma from a few years ago, but those guys in a skiff actually were the reason why Emma and her pod almost lost the whale because they drove right over the middle of the hunt. I was not happy with those people that day. And then they got these great photos, and people were like, "Oh my God, how lucky!" I was like, "Yeah, because they harassed the whales for 2 miles." But there's some other photos like that too. Like I have a few like that, not that high,
She's got a few like that.
not that high, but yeah.
I got my first killer whale, headbutt in a harbor porpoise just a couple weeks ago,
Oh yeah, up in San Juan.
and there's not.
Yeah, that was a
Do you
good
know
pic.
what though? I was filming with my drone a Pacific white-sided hunt here,
Oh yeah, a couple years ago.
and I actually let someone hold my camera and shoot photos, and they got like super out of focus photos of the same thing I got from the drone, but they got it from my. I was so sad. Like I was like, I wish I didn't have the drone up, and I would have just shot photos because I would have got probably the most epic.
Yeah.
Like it was like head-on killer whale.
I was
out of the
town
water.
when that happened.
And
I
the
remember
white side
seeing
was-
it later.
He was flying.
That was like Christmas time or something. I was at home visiting my family and I saw the video and I was like, "Oh man."
Someone else needs to move to Monterey so that we can get killer whale crazy again. Because whenever someone moves here and starts working, they like
Yep.
show up for a week.
Or why don't
Yep.
you just leave town?
No, it doesn't work that way. I already left.
That's true. Last time
It's
you left,
like
they
a
didn't
fresh
show up.
move. You got to be a new person coming in.
Fresh move.
New person.
Yeah, I've already quit and came back twice. So
He's taking one for the team.
yeah, I tried to do that for you guys, but it didn't work.
It's all right. We'll have our day. They'll be back in the fall. It'll be fine. You
That's
guys
what I'm
need
thinking.
to listen to me when I say these things.
That's
Because
why.
remember how you were whining in June? You're like, "Where are the whales?" And then now look at them. They're back.
I looked at
told
my
you they'd
no.
come
I
back.
looked at my log. June, yeah, last June was not as good as
Oh.
last June.
I was gonna ask you, can you look at your log for October, November, see when we saw them then?
Yeah, definitely.
The K-Dubs?
Yeah, because
yeah.
So I'm like I said, I'm gonna do the all-day trips in October.
Last year
And
or this year?
yeah, last year. And you know what's funny is my friend Eric always comes, but you've never been on one of my trips. Oh, it's so weird, Caitlin.
Oh, he's messing with you. Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Eric
serious.
was like, "Uh-oh.
Eric's been
they're
on like
gonna
all
fight."
of mine, but you've never come.
Dude,
so.
that's because Eric is working on the boat that you charter.
So what?
All right, I'll try and take the day off so I can go
what months do
too.
you need
You
for
can
my-
sponsor
October, November.
The
of
Whale Nerds
18.
podcast will sponsor it, and we'll do like a
That's
free.
a good idea.
We
You'll
could
get
do
a
a
free
Whale
Whale
Nerds
Nerd
trip.
sticker.
What?
You gotta give him a
No,
little
we
bit more
gotta
than
do
that.
something cooler than that.
Fine, Caitlin will run around and high five everybody.
You can take a
I
selfie with
don't
us.
like touching.
You don't like touching too?
You know that.
You guys are weird.
What dates?
October. Anytime in October. So anyways, Caitlin's theory is, I think she's told me this before, is that the killer whales come back in the fall because the elephant seals are starting to come back to their... But they're always there.
2018 October was not a good time for orca.
Hey, you shut your mouth. But how many
What about
humpbacks?
November?
There's like 30 humpbacks on every trip.
Wait, November
Yeah.
we started getting bad weather, so we didn't go out that much, right?
Yeah, humpbacks are still in double digits. Yeah, last November was bad. I remember I was
Hey,
considering
you're not selling my all day
Okay,
trip.
what about 2017?
2017. Let me open that.
But that's your theory, right?
Yes, that the big male sea lions are back in Central California and the elephant seals are starting to come back towards shore
Wait a second.
to the beaches for breeding.
How come there's elephant seals year round, even though they leave?
So, okay, some of the young ones are there most of the time, like off and on the beach. But they're molting right now in the summer. Then they go back out offshore again.
So they're there right now, but they
Before
look
breeding.
funkadilly.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. So they're there from like late November through January. And then,
So they will eventually completely leave the beach?
yeah. Well, the adults will. The little ones.
There'll always be
sometimes
some year
don't.
round.
Yeah.
So October 2017, I personally had only 2 orca days.
What about September?
4 killer whales. So I'll bet you that was the 51.
September, we had wow, that was the day the 51A showed up 3 days in a 4 days. 5 days of orca in September in 2017.
5 days of killer whales in September?
Yeah, so one for Emma's pod, and then the 51As and 50B, like literally 3 days in a row.
I mean, I always say it's 2 or 3 times a month during the non-peak season.
Oh, wow, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What month is that? Oh, September?
September 2017 was really good for orca. Oh, that was the year I moved here. That's why I remember. 2017 was just nuts.
Yeah, it was a pretty nutty year that
Yeah,
year.
literally my first day as a resident here. Yeah, I remember Emma flying out of the water. Yeah, porpoising with Louise.
Hey, I'm telling you guys, when the killer whales are here, it's good though.
You like it.
Never mind, it's not that good actually. Sometimes they're traveling, but sometimes
And
it
then
can be
they
really
scare
good.
everything else away.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was good. I just like seeing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good for me.
That's a bias.
You know, it's a scientific opinion.
No. No, it's not.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
It's an opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't mean scientific opinion's not really a thing.
Scientific opinion?
Yeah, that's not possible.
Because science is only facts, huh?
Science is objective.
Is science facts or is there opinions?
It's facts.
Straight
It's
facts.
supposed to be facts.
7 people lie.
Yeah.
They cheat.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not even actually whales.
People are not whales.
No. What?
Oh, didn't they talk about that in the movie? How some places they're starting to consider like primates and possibly whales as beings with human
Sentinel beings.
sentinel beings. Yeah.
Did I just say a word that you guys
Sentinel or
didn't know?
sentient?
Sentient.
Sentient.
Sentinel is something that watches over
No,
it.
sentinel.
Yeah, I was like, Sentinel's not right. Sentient beings, where they would have rights similar to humans because they do have the ability to, like, make free choices and things. So,
Free choices.
yeah.
They make a free choice every day they're swimming.
So you can't, like, put it, like, what was the name of the chimp that they defended?
I forgot
Lucy?
the name of the chimp.
Tommy or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Lucy is one of the Lucy's.
No, Lucy's
a fossil.
earliest.
Oh yeah. All right, you guys.
Africa, yeah.
Well, I'm
Slater's
gonna go,
getting
I'm
wild.
going back to 6th grade history, and I'll talk to you next week.
Slater needs to crack some books before the next podcast. So we thought it was pretty interesting to watch Long Gone Wild. It's definitely something to kind of expand your horizons and think differently about the captive industry and learn more that maybe you didn't know. I also think that I learned a lot about how the captive industry worked from that book by Jason Colby. But then Long Gone Wild was kind of a good follow-up and like the visual version of some of the information that was in the book. So yeah, that's my kind of 2 cents on the whole thing.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting documentary to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, and it definitely I wrote down some notes too of other things I want to look at more. So maybe when I have some time to look at it more, I'll talk about it on another episode. I wrote some notes on the whiteboard while we were watching it.
And if you guys are ready for next week's episode on whale trivia between Caitlin and Eric, send me some questions. You can send it to the Whale Nerds. I'll just block them from it.
What?
Okay, fine. You can send it to my own Instagram. But let's stump these ding-dongs with some whale trivia.
Yeah, bring it on. So our Instagram is @WhaleNerds, and if you want to DM Slater @SlaterMorePhotography, if you want to keep the questions secret from me and Eric, I guess you can.
Yeah. You're dang right we can. I'm going to beat you guys. Literally, it's just getting every time you guys both get one wrong, I'm going to get a point.
What? No.
For stumping you.
No. Oh, no. You know what? Last summer I used to say that to people on the boat. Like, try and stump me during the trip.
I already know one that will get you right now, and Eric will get the point.
What?
I'm not saying it. It's for
I'm
next
scared.
week. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. Again, sorry that we were late this week. Just schedules were pretty busy. But there's lots of whales in the bay.
Lots.
So many
Yeah,
humpbacks.
come to Monterey. Holy cow.
Yeah, come
it's
to
good.
Monterey. Oh, and
it's
someone
getting
just
better.
asked about, one of our listeners asked about blue whales. I know you guys didn't see any, but I guess Kate got one towards Moss. I guess maybe straight out.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, she did? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been pretty touch and go, but they have been coming through, and there has been some krill. So
Yeah.
it's always good come out for a couple days if you're trying to see something specific like
Yeah, I
that,
think-
and you might get it.
Marilia actually just put up a picture of one. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think they got one today.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, was it 2 weeks ago? We had a whole bunch. You guys all saw them, right?
Yeah, I saw one.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see them.
I saw one with you, Eric.
Oh yeah, the fluky one.
Yeah, the fluky one. The one that has a tail and stuff.
that one
It
blue
breathes out
whale.
of two blowholes.
That one blue whale. That's big. Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great rest of your week. Are we putting this out tonight?
Yes.
All right, so it's Wednesday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Thank
Bye
you.
everyone. Thanks for listening.